always a little bit nervous when I'm beside a net or nets and with an NHL player who likes to go to the net, as Zack Kassian loves to do. Thank you for joining us in regards to Ask an Oiler. When you see a net, not so much here, but on the ice, what kind of things go through your mind as you hit the offensive zone and get a little bit closer to it?
You want to get there. You want to get there. Most importantly, I think Todd especially wants everyone to get to the net. It'd be hard to play against around that area. Obviously, I'd like the puck to cross that goal line a little bit more, but yeah, it's nice to hang around in there and try to whack home rebounds and get under the team's skin.
Enough questions from me. We got questions from people that are interested in finding out your answers. Kevin from Calgary has asked, what's it like playing with the Oilers compared to previous teams you played for?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think most importantly, I think the tradition here. There's been a lot of great players to come through here, and as you can see, especially how the team's starting to shape up, there's some special players on this team as well. So being new to this team, you can't kind of forget about the past and the teams they've had, but most importantly, what they have today, coming with the new rink and so on. It's a fun time to be an Edmonton Oiler.
I mean, you're still a young man, and those teams from the 80s, you weren't even born, but did you have a favorite Oiler, or was there a favorite player you had in the NHL?
Yeah, I was a Detroit fan. I think being so close to Detroit, growing up in Windsor, I liked the Detroit. They were really good also, but a person that stands out for me, I like Pekka. He was
Michael Pekka?
Yeah, Michael Pekka.
Oh,
he was
former Oiler, spent some time here.
Yeah, he was a fun player to watch. He was really physical. He wasn't my favorite player, but anytime I think of the Oilers and the past Oilers, I think about Michael Pekka for some reason.
Devin from Vegreville wondered, what do you like to do in the off season?
Off season, I like to golf a lot. I take pride in my workouts. I like working out, but my heart is on a boat. I like boating. I like just getting on the boat after your workouts or on the weekends, spending time with family and friends. Do some skiing, some wakeboarding, and just being out there. It's nice and something that I've always liked.
Now, are you on the boat as a passenger? Do you like to be the captain, or what's your role on the boat?
Yeah, the captain. Yeah, Captain Cass, they call me.
Oh, Captain Cass.
No,
I
yeah,
like
my
that.
buddies from home, but yeah, it's fun. It's just a little wakeboarding boat, so it's not too hard to handle, but once in a while I'll get someone else to drive so I can enjoy myself a little more.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Dustin from Yellowknife, speaking of fun, wonders what it's like for you now to get a chance to play with your former Windsor Spitfire teammate, Taylor Hall.
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, we did something for the Windsor community that was pretty special for the town of Windsor and the city of Windsor, and to be reunited at an elite stage at the NHL and play for the same team is pretty special. And it's nice to watch him again, night in and night out. He's a flashy player with his speed and skill, so it's nice to be back reunited with him, and it's good to be his teammate.
Brendan from Calgary wants to know why Zack Kassian was number 44.
Great question. Well, I was number 19 normally, originally. Got to Vancouver, I was given 9. But I've always been a big fan of Todd Bertuzzi. I know Edmonton Oilers fans probably don't want to hear that, but I always liked him, and I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's hanging around Detroit a little bit with a couple of charity events that a couple of the Wings do. So I've met him a couple times, and he's one of those players that can kind of do it all. And if I could take a little piece of his game and add it to mine, I'm doing something right.
Heather from Edmonton wants to know, kind of a two-parter, do you train in mixed martial arts? She thinks you're a really good fighter. So if it's not mixed martial arts, what is it that you do to be able to take care of yourself and your teammates when necessary on the ice?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of mixed martial arts with a guy in Vancouver named Adam, out of the Octagon, which is a pretty scary environment to be in once you go into the cage. But
have you been in the cage?
I've been in the cage to train, yeah, and it's a unique feeling going in there, and they shut the door and it's just you and another guy. It's a lot different than watching it on TV. But for the most part, I don't do too much. I do a little bit of boxing just to get me in shape. I find it really helps with my cardio, and all in all, it's mostly boxing, but even that's only once or twice a week.
Zack, I think every Edmonton Oiler fan and hockey fans want to know how life is for you. You look good, things look good on the ice, it appears that you're happy. What is Zack Kassian's life like right now?
Oh, it's awesome. I think one word I keep bringing up to my family and friends is blessed that I've been given another opportunity to play in the NHL again, especially with a great organization, another great Canadian team. And like I said earlier in the interview, with the new rink coming and the star players we have on this team, the future looks bright, and to have the opportunity, I guess you could say, to be a part of it's going to be pretty special, and I couldn't be happier.
All right, thanks for joining us, Captain Cass, if I may call you that.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it. Zack Kassian, part of Ask an Oiler.